Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and as those of you that follow me on Instagram or Facebook know, we have a super cool, fun new palette to play with today. It is the new Clover palette that was released by Too Faced, and the first thing that we're going to talk about, you guys, is the level of cuteness that takes my actual words away. Look at this packaging. It's actually like a tin package, and it has all these little characters on it that are raised, and to my, was that even in focus just now? I hope so. But to my understanding here, it has to do with the brand owner's dog, I want to say. Whoever said diamonds are a girl's best friend never met Clover. Too Faced co-founders Jared and Jeremy's adorable fur baby. Inspired by our mini Chihuahua mascot, this limited edition eyeshadow collection features 18 brand new matte and shimmer shades in exclusive Clover packaging. It's puppy love at first sight. And you guys, it is so... this packaging is just the cutest, and you open it up and it's like that same kind of theme carried through it. It's got this adorable mirror in it, and let's talk shadows, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try and get these good and close. I was actually just on the website to figure out how much it costs, and what actually struck my mind first was wow, the picture on the website of, okay, cat. My cat's like, just kidding, it's time to go, trolloping through the desert over here. Stop it. But the picture on the website does not do these pictures in this pan justice. They make it look like a more muted or more subdued color, and I'm telling you guys, I swatched it. There ain't nothing subdued about these colors. They are so beautiful. I'll get into notes on those. We'll do our close-up, but this is, how many pans do you get? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So you get 18 shade? Yes, I just counted it this way and then counted it this way, 6, 12, 18. Yes, there's 18 shades, and it's $49, and I got mine from the Too Faced website. So it is beautiful, and if you're into packaging, oh my god, it's such a cutesy packaging. Now, let's talk swatches and shades. There are some in here that stand out more than others, of course. I love that they did a good job incorporating a lot of nice shade ranges. There's wearable fun colors, which I always appreciate. There's a nice hot pink in here, but it's matte, so it's a little bit more wearable. You could mix it with another shade and work it in, still get the pop, but maybe not so, crazy. There's a couple in here that I was like, what? There's this duochrome shift brown purpley thing that is just beautiful. Down near the elbow, you can definitely see there's a bright ass yellow, which I was like, oh, haven't gotten to see one of those. I mean, I have one in... I think there's one in the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, but that's really the last time I saw a nice, beautiful, vibrant yellow. And this one's even a little bit more wham than that one, so it's absolutely beautiful. There's a couple shadows in here that did disappoint me a tiny little bit, but overall, I think that they swatched really nicely. There's this white one up here with sparkles in it. I don't want to lose him. I should swatch him one more time. It's hard to get these to show up on camera sometimes. So I have to do a little bit extra. There we go. And because I'm so pasty. So let's go ahead. I'm going to zoom you guys in. Let's run down these shadows super quick. And then let's put something on our eyeballs. So this white shade up here, we have Puppy Eyes, Lucky Clover, Chihuahua, Fur Baby, hashtag Save Them All, Spoiled, I Rough You, Paw Print, Rutrow, Love is Love, ooh, Wet Kisses, yes, Woof, Cuteness Overload, Best Friends, and this one is that duochrome shift I was talking about. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Cuddle Buddy, Daddy Hearts Me, TF Mascot, and Good Boy. And that is the entire palette. Now, the first thing that I want to say about these is that they are so, a lot of them swatched so creamy and so great as far as the saturation that it felt like I was really getting in every pan, every swatch. They felt very nice. There were a couple, like I said, that didn't swatch the best, but I think that that's okay because for the most part, they were matte shadows, and sometimes matte shadows can swatch kind of funny. The duochrome one, though, that shade Best Friends, I can't get over how absolutely beautiful that is. And I love the names in this palette as well. I love the thoughtfulness of them. And the shade Save Them All, as you might have noticed, it literally just kept going around my arm. Do you see that? Holy, and it went to here, you guys. That's ridiculous, right? And it was just such a creamy, beautiful swatch that I was like, hell, if you're gonna keep going, we'll just keep talking about it. And I was so impressed with that shade. And I loved, as the names, how they all kind of tied together in this. And did anybody else like love the irony that the shade yellow down here was good boy, like pee, like yellow, like you peed outside. I just thought that was like the cutest thing. TF, obviously Too Faced mascot, like just little things like that that I love the thoughtfulness and the arrangement of the way that they looked at this palette. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I also enjoy the fact that they made a very nice combination of colors. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell that was. I had like something under my foot and I moved my foot and I was like, boing, 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 boing. Like, oh, okay, calm down. But I love the arrangement of things in this palette, as far as you can subdue your look, you can have a calm look with a pop of color, and they made it such a good, like, concise decision to say, we want this to be wearable but fun. Because you can see that it's not all, you know, calm colors. It's got nice, you know, it's got a nice arrangement of like these browns right here that are easier to work with, browns, purples, but then you also get like these fun purple pinks up here, this yellow, you know, and a lot of things that you can really play up and play off of that I think is so key when you're trying to create a fun palette like what they wanted, but also have it be, you know, fun and enjoyable to use and something that people can be like inspired by. So I think that that's kind of awesome. Now let me find my brush and we're gonna start putting these on eyeballs. Okay guys, you know me, like I have to use, you know, every single shadow, right? I'm trying my best to like bring it down a notch, but I was looking at these and I think I'd like to end with maybe the duochrome shade on the outside, and then maybe like this sexy thing right here, this copper color, like fading into the duochrome, and then on the innermost eye, probably go with like this white shade or maybe this other shade right here. What shade is that? I don't know. Oh, I rough you, you know, and maybe kind of play with that and create like a nice smoked out like ombre. That's kind of the direction I think I want to go, but like we'll see where it really takes me, because I say that a lot and it never ends up going in that direction. So I'm just wrong a lot is what I'm trying to tell you. I've already primed and prepped my eyes, so let's get going, guys. We are going to go in with, oh my god, I almost couldn't pick it up. We're going in with the shade Chihuahua and Fur Baby, those two lighter matte browns, and we're going to just start working those bad boys into my crease and creating a transition for everything else. I'm so excited. Yes, girl. Ooh. To deepen up that crease a little bit, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Cuddle Boy. Okay, and then I'm going to shut my fingers in the palette. And I think I might mix that a little tiny bit with the shade Woof. Not too much. I just want to darken up Cuddle Boy a little bit. And then we're going to, I think, go in with the duochrome. That is such a great place to start. It's also nice when you can actually see my eyes. That's a good idea. Take a drink of your coffee, girl. Ooh, okay, so now I want to start playing around with the lid shades a little bit. I want to try the shade Best Friends on the outside. Like, look at that. Is that showing up? Do you see that duochrome? Oh my gosh. Like, how beautiful is that? I'm obsessed with that shade. That was a horrible swatch. But I'm going to try and pack that on the outer V of my eye and then kind of work my way in. And, you know, this could go good or bad. I don't really have expectations either way at this point. Okay, I hate the way that does not apply good with the finger at all. Like, it didn't even do anything. So let's grab a brush and spray that bad boy. Ooh, girl. Okay. You have my full undivided attention. It doesn't look as duochrome on the lid, but wow, is that beautiful. I think the trick with that duochrome shade is that I went in with a wet flat brush, right? And I work with it and I get like a base layer on, and then when I went back in with my finger and tapped over top of it, I was able to apply like a fresh layer, and it kind of stuck to the other wet layer, and it really worked well to help bring out that duochrome effect, which is beautiful. When it comes to shades like that, I don't ever mind working with them a little extra to kind of get that extra like sexy out of them, and I think that that's one of those shades that's definitely worth working with. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Now I'm trying to figure out, I think I still want to play with this gold copper color right here, which is the shade Wet Kisses, and I want to fade that into that duochrome. Oh my god. Like, can you even? I can't stand my life. This Wet Kisses shade is just so beautiful. I mean, it's going on just with my finger, and it looks so beautiful. Yes. Yes, girl. Now, we are starting to get a little bit into the fallout situation here. That's all right. We're just gonna get rid of it and act like it never happened. Good idea, Paige, good idea. Now, for the inner corner of my eye, I think I want to try, okay, do I want puppy eyes or cuteness overload? That cuteness overload just kind of kills me. I think that's the one I want to use. And then I could try puppy eyes as maybe an inner eye highlight if I wanted to. Let's do that. All right, so where is my tiny little brush? This one will work. I don't know what it is. It probably came out of like a cheap little palette. I don't care. Does it apply the product? Because that's all I care about. Getting right all up in that inner eye. Maybe with it wet, because girl, we need some help here. Yes. Girl, you better wet that brush and stick it in your eye. Paige is not playing today. Something like that. Is that stunning or what? Oh my good Lord. I know it looks like crap. I still have to blend out the edges and everything, but what? I was like, okay girl, I'm here for you all day. 9 to 5. Yes, please. So let me grab my little pointed brush here, and I'm just going to go in, no product on the brush, and just kind of blend out that duochrome shade into my crease colors. Oh, child, you better work. Oh, yes, God. Okay, now real quick on the lower lash line, I do want to run, where is my smudger brush? Girl, does this thing just like jump off my vanity? Oh, never mind. Okay. It was sitting right there. I just can't see anything. That's cute. For the lower lash line, I actually want to take the shade Rutro, which is like this shade. It's this shade right here, which has like a darker, almost purple undertone. And I think it would be kind of fun to dip into that a little bit. Run it just up close to the lashes on the outer V. Yes, girl. I love that color. That's so pretty. And then on the inside right here, I do want to take a little bit of that shade Cuteness Overload, and I just kind of want to fade it into that darker purple that we just put on the outer V. And then just real quick on the bottom side of that outer V, I'm going to smudge it out a little bit with that white shade Puppy Love, just to kind of soften it a little bit. Ooh, girl, that is so pretty. Yes, please, table one. So gorgeous. I feel so weird too because it always looks like when I do this, like I have so much color on my lids, like honey, you're going Mimi real quick on us. And I think that it's so hard for people that don't have hooded eyes to understand, because if I want my shadow, like all that hard work to be seen, I literally have to pull my eyebrows up. Otherwise, I have no eyeshadow at all. Like I have extremely hooded eyes. That's why when you have hooded eyes, you carry it up so far, so that way when you close your eyes and finally let your forehead muscles rest, it actually shows a little bit. I mean, you can see a little bit of brown up here, but not too much. So it's just frustrating because people will be like, oh my God, you carried that up so far. And it's like, well, I kind of have to because I kind of don't have eyelids. So leave me alone. Now, what do I want to do next? Oh yes, I wanted to see, what do I think about that white puppy eyes or puppy whatever it was? What do I think about that as an inner eye highlight? Okay, it doesn't look bad. It just looks more like a matte shadow when I use it as an inner eye, which is so interesting because it definitely has like a little bit of glitter glitz to it, but it doesn't look bad. I will probably put a highlight over top of it just because you guys know me. I can't not have a poppin' inner eye. Okay, let me go ahead, finish up my face, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead, I got everything finished up on my face. My hair is ridiculously unruly. I apologize. It'll probably be like in a bun here in like the next 20 minutes. I give it that long because it's just when it gets like this, I'm just like, nope, I quit. You're going up. So anyways, let's finish up some final thoughts with this palette. Oh, P.S. I went in with NYX Lingerie in the shade French Maid. I have a hard time sometimes with the NYX liquid lipsticks, so this used to be literally one of my favorite shades, so I wanted to give it a go again today. And then for highlight, I actually went in with my new Jouer Skinny Dip highlight. It's really, really pretty. For a gold, it actually shows up really nicely on my skin. I would show you, but it arrived really, really damaged, so I'm not like opening it up, otherwise it'll fall out. So anyways, let's talk about this palette, shall we? I have more interesting thoughts. Let's look at these. Okay, they're all still good. They're all still there. That's a good sign. I really loved the way that they applied to the eyes. Like, I'm really impressed with how beautiful they are. And P.S. also, I feel like on camera, for some reason, this one is showing up darker than this one. I keep looking in the viewfinder. It's like really distracting me, but I'm not sure why. But if you see it and you're like, why does that look funny? I think there's just a weird shadow or something. Maybe it's coming from God, okay? I don't know. But anyways, just as a preface. Now, the shadows that I worked with, I played with 9 out of the 18. So I played with half the shadows in this palette. And I actually really enjoyed all the ones I worked with. I was a little bit disappointed in that duochrome shade. I felt like for as beautiful as it was in pan, as beautiful as it was on my finger, and even in swatch, I felt like it should have transmitted better to the eye. But with that being said, I understand that sometimes when they get that weird texture, like I said before, things can go a little funny. It's still a beautiful color, and even in pan, I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah, it's not going to because it won't focus. Oh, there we go, maybe a little bit. It's just so beautiful in pan. I'm just like, hello, my eyes go straight to it. Now, my favorite shade that I worked with was the shade Wet Kisses. It was that copper color that I put on like the center-ish of my eyes. So beautiful, easy to work with, blendable. That feels like $1 million shadow. It feels so good. Overall, I think that this palette, if you're like a more neutral, more like, no, I want a subdued eye, or I just work with browns or whatever, this is definitely not the palette for you. If I had to pinpoint who this would be for anyone that like loves animals and you're in it for the packaging, I can totally understand that because it's super cute. But because it is $49, so let's just say 50 bucks, right? This is a $50 palette. This is not cheap. So I think that this is for the person that wants to start moving out of their comfort zone. They want to start working with colors, but they're not sure how. I think that this will help get you there because all these colors, as I was working with them, blending with them, and you know, just using them in general, even in swatch, these are the kind of colors that you'll be able to like subdue or to put in this little tiny place to start making you feel comfortable. You know, this yellow is such a beautiful, vibrant yellow, but you'd be able to pair it with another one, tone it down, or you could pair it with this purple or this pink and really get like this bam, life of the party kind of look out of it. So I feel like the palette is for someone that either, like I said, they want to start moving into fun colors or try to use them and they're just not sure how, or for the type of person that they're like, oh my god, these are colors that I have not gotten to deal with. This friggin' TF Mascot purple shade, like I can't even with that shade. That is like the most stunning. This purple guy right here, it's stunning, it's purple, it's glitzy, it's like, it reminds me of 80s hot pants, how they used to wear the, well, in the Golden Girls she called them heat-seeking sweatpants, but they were they're, oh gosh, they're like the leathery looking tight ass pants. That's what those remind me of from the 80s, that shade right there. I'm crazy about it. I love that shade. I didn't use it just because I'm going to work. I got meetings and stuff. But I just, overall, you guys, I actually really enjoyed this palette. Some of the textures were a little bit off. There was a lot of kick in pan, and there was quite a bit of fallout on my face. Now, I don't mind if there's kick in pan. That doesn't typically bother me. You guys know I'm used to it. I actually like it in most instances, as long as it's not too much. I didn't feel like there was too much kick in the pan, but I did feel like there was a little too much fallout, especially when I was just working with the matte shades. I got fallout even from those, and that's with me tapping my brush. So something to think about. Okay, people, I'm very busy. Why do people think it's okay to call me? Ew, I don't like people, thank you. You guys, I think overall this is going to be one of those palettes where I will present you the information, I will let you see the swatches and the packaging and everything, and you have to make this call, because I can't tell you that for $50 it's garbage, because it's not. It's beautiful. It has 18 beautiful shades. I do think the price is a little bit high, but it's Too Faced, so, you know, we kind of have to keep it in realm with that. These are 18 new shades, so it's something that you're not going to get these colors elsewhere. So if there's something that you're really drawn to, you really love, this is where you're gonna find them. And I you know, I can't say I don't like them, because there are so many shades in here that I am so drawn to, and I love the fact that they found a nice equal, even way to blend like a neutral, you know, browns and copper. They found a way to blend that world with this like fun unicorn world, and I think that that's kind of the baby of this palette. You know, it's got the fun pops of color, but it's also got the fun neutrals, and then it even has some colors like this green right here. It's a beautiful, just a matte, almost like a seafoam green, but it's so beautiful in swatch, and you could do so much with that color in any direction you wanted. So overall, I really do like this palette. I'm not sure if it's the palette for me yet. I haven't decided. Obviously, I only did one eye look. I'd have to work more with the other colors and kind of see if I like how they work. But so far, you guys, this is absolutely stunning, and I really love the way that this eye turned out. I just wish it didn't look so funny. I don't know why it looks funny on here, because here I'm just like, damn, and then I look over here and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like we all have those moments. So anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get going. Go ahead and check that description box for the Facebook, the Instagram, the Snapchat, and the Twitter. I might have said one of those twice. I don't really know. P.S. If you have not been following me on Snapchat, oh my god, yesterday was so funny. You hang out with me, you hang out with my dog, you hang out with all my thoughts. It was a good time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good time had by all. So you should probably be hanging out on Snapchat, Instagram. Oh girl, that's where you see the products that are coming up. That's where you see my face a whole hell of a lot. And it's fun, guys. It's so fun. I don't know why, but I just love sharing shit on social media. It's a problem. It's probably an issue. Why does my inner eye feel so wet right now? I don't know. Feels like I took setting spray and went shh, like right here. No thank you, not living. So anyways, you guys, I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whatever, and I will talk to you guys all in the next video. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share my videos. Woof woof. I'm so funny.